In this video, we're going to show you how to perform a brake bleed service on your Toyota Camry. Now with the hood open, you can go ahead and locate your master cylinder right here. It's on the driver's side part of the firewall. Now before we open up this cap here, we want to go ahead and spray it down with some spray solvent. And the purpose of doing this here is we want to make sure if there's any debris around the top here, we don't want it to fall down inside. Give that a wipe down. Go ahead and grab that cap, open that up. Now some of these vehicles will have a little filter inside. There it is, just little tabs there. Going to set that aside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use this vacuum unit right here. You can use like a turkey baster, but our goal is to go ahead and pull out the existing fluid that is inside the reservoir. I'm going to pull this out and put that into another container. We want to continue this process till we have as much of that fluid out as we can get. Now at this point here, our unit is about as empty as we can get it. We're going to grab our little filter screen here, line it up, and we're going to push that down inside. Now we want to go ahead and top this off with our DOT3 or a DOT3 fluid. Now because we're going to be bleeding the brakes, we can go ahead and overfill this a little bit. We have a full line on here, which is right up at the top here. We're going to put a little bit in there because we're going to be pulling out some fluid as we go. Go ahead and grab that cap and pop it on. Let's now go ahead and start our brake bleeding process. Now we're going to go ahead and start our brake bleeding process. Now on this particular vehicle, we're going to start with our right rear wheel. We're going to proceed over to the left front or the driver's side front. Then we're going to come back to the driver's side rear or the left rear and finish up at the right front, the passenger side front wheel. Now we have someone inside the vehicle that's going to help us pump up that brake and hold that pressure while we go ahead and open up these lines and purge out any air in that system. We're going to go ahead and open up this rubber cap or remove this rubber cap first. Just going to use a pair of pliers and pop this off. If your vehicle does not have that rubber cap, it's not the end of the world. And we're going to use a 5/16 wrench on this little bleeder screw here. And we're just going to crack that open just a little bit. Okay, it's free. Now we have our reservoir here with our vent tube. This is going to take that fluid. I'm going to press this on. All right, we're going to have that person inside the vehicle. Go ahead and pump up the brakes about 3 to 4 times and hold it. All right, and while they're holding pressure, I'm going to open this up. All right, so it's gone to the floor inside. We're going to close that. Go ahead and pump it up. Now what we're looking for here is air bubbles coming through this hose here. And one more time. We're getting a solid stream of fluid here, which is excellent. Now at this point here, we can go ahead and pull this hose off, remove our wrench. I want to go ahead and make sure that this is pretty snug. Now if you happen to have that rubber cap, go ahead and pop that back into place. If you dribble any brake fluid, go ahead and use some spray solvent. Clean up any of that drippage on the caliper itself. Clean it all up because brake fluid is corrosive. So we want to make sure that this is all clean and protected. I want to go ahead and do this process on the left front. Now we have the person inside the vehicle and went ahead and cranked out our wheel so we have better access to the bleed screw here on the left front wheel. We're going to repeat the process. If you have the little rubber cap, go ahead and pull that off. Set that aside. We do want to take our wrench and make sure that this is broken free. And there it is. I'm going to hook up our hose here to bleed. All right, why don't you go ahead and pump it up. And there's a lot of air in this one here. Go ahead. I can see all that foamy fluid come through. Go ahead. Just a lot of air captured inside this here. All right, that one there is perfect. I'm going to seal this up, make sure that bleeder screw is nice and tight. Carefully remove our hose here. Once again, if you have dribbled any brake fluid here, give it a quick spray with some solvent. Give it a wipe down, and then install a rubber cap if you have it. Now that you get your cap on here, we're going to go ahead and top off the master cylinder up underneath the hood, make sure that there's plenty of fluid in there. Then we're going to proceed to the left rear and finish up with the right front. Let's open this up. All right, let's now go ahead and continue on to the left rear and finishing up with the right front. Now you want to go ahead and install your wheels, and don't forget to torque down the lug nuts to 76 foot-pounds. You can go for a road test.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.